Ladies and prognostics, it's time for another indie horror game on this channel. I know we've been blessed with quite a few short ones in a row. I believe this one is going to be a little bit longer. As you might know, the games that we play on this channel are almost always new games. Sometimes I do a sinkers and floaters when they release. Sometimes I do an early bird special when it's an early access. But in case of horror games, it is always a little bit different. Why, you ask? Because I'm a little bit different. Horror games are a passion of mine. The creepier, the scarier, the better. Today we will be playing a game called Prognostic. I'm a prognostic. Yes, hello, sir. Yes, I'm a prognostic. I predict that within the next 5 seconds you will be drinking coffee. An orphan returns to the house of the deceased fortune teller to uncover the secret of his family's death. His whole family? He must accept his legacy and become a prognostic before supernatural madness engulfs people of his town. And with that being said, I feel it's now quite the point to jump right in.
I have heard how my parents died. My brother and I were sitting in a locked bedroom and could only listen. We heard the knife stabs until their screams stopped. The police decided that our parents were accidentally killed during the robbery. I never believed it. In our neighborhood, no one had any money, especially immigrants like us. After a month in the orphanage, we were picked up by the only remaining relative in the States, a woman named Randolph, a medium, our grandmother. Our mom never talked about her, and hid away her letters without opening them. I think that Mrs. Randolph thought that she cared about us. She taught us. I still remember rituals, prayers, and constant promises to reveal what happened to our parents. But later, it was always later. When will we be ready? My brother was the first one to escape. He joined the police force. I left her after. I, like my mother before, did not respond to her letters. They were just another promise to reveal some secret if I came back. When they stopped, I sighed with relief. Finally. A local lawyer visited us shortly after. Grandmother was killed, stabbed with a knife. They suspect a robbery. The voices of my parents came back, and they are not alone. Our town is eating itself. Death comes for our people, for my friends. I can't take it anymore. Grandmother was trying to understand what was wrong. She tried to tell us, and I'm starting to believe her. She solved crimes. She helped the police to find the perpetrators. I have to take her place. I have to go back to her house.
I have to become a prognostic. Are we floating? Wow, that is a weird movement. Take the documents. Here we go. Your brother is a police officer who needs your help. Every day he will send you a new crime case. Your goal is to solve it. You can use divination rituals to uncover new clues. Once you find the culprit, fill out the report and send it to your brother. Solve the test case to convince your brother to accept your help. We need to convince him. Oh. What the hell? Why are those all children? Why did you come back? We've been watching this old woman go crazy through all our childhood, and now you want to take her place? What are you doing? Well, fine. You want me to help you? Then let's conduct a small test. That's her brother's letter, huh? Make an invocation to the souls of the dead and tell me, O great seer, which of the neighborhood kids broke my window. I'll send you a description of them, just like the ones the old woman worked with. If you find out who did it, then we'll talk. One of them committed this terrible crime a couple of years ago on December 14 at 1 p.m. in 1902. Oh. So it's like 19, what was it, 4 years ago? A couple of years, so it's like 1905 or something. I live on the first floor in an apartment in 2nd Meadow Street, and don't even think about deceiving me. I know who did it. I just want to test you. I hope you remember everything. I'm gonna test you later. Zachary Morris. I have no clue. Divination. We do a divination, okay? Go to the next room and find the ritual candle. Of course, of course. The ritual candle, here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The ritual candle is lit. Isn't that the ritual candle? I can't... Okay. Candle is necessary for each ritual. Any fortune telling is questions and answers. The answers can be obtained only when there is one who can give you an answer. You cannot imagine what exactly had to be done to prepare this ritual. All you have to do is light a candle. The candle is a conductor. It provides contact to the spirit world. Rituals only work while a candle is burning. As soon as the contact is established, the light of all the candles will change to blue. As soon as the candle goes out, connection will be interrupted and rituals will become impossible. At this moment, all candles will change their light from blue to yellow. You can find spare candles next to the candlestick. Remove the extinguished one and light a new one. What is that? Matches? Oh, that's the candle place. Okay. There's already a candle burning. Well, I guess we have to burn one in the ritual triangle thing. Nice. The neighbors are out this evening in the garden and they're screaming and laughing. Okay, we need to... The time is ticking. And I'm failing at lighting a candle. Dude, it said it... The answer is to light a candle. It provides a contact spirit before it's established. As soon as the candle goes out, the candle will come and the candle is generally lighted. You can find spare candles in a candlestick next to the candle. Are these candles? That's not a candle. You son of a pig. That is not what I would call a candle. Just like one of those incense things. The doors of all ritual rooms are marked with clues. Find a room with a wall map. It has a symbol of a compass. Find a room with a wall map. It has a symbol of a compass. Find a room with a wall map. It has a symbol of a compass. Don't mind if I do. Did I just hear something? Wait, why are there bugs in here? This is a compass. The wall map. In order to work with the ritual map, you need to use the dowsing rods. Press Q to pull them out. What the hell is this? Let's make some more light here. I don't like it if it's too dark. There we go. Maybe close the door, you know. You know what? Why is this one nailed shut? Press Q to pull them out. Place the file of one of the suspects on the stand. It's located next to the map. Let's start at the top. Press tab and find out the time of the crime from the case. Enter it in the calendar. So it's 13... It's 1/19/2, right? 1/19/2. Trying to focus here, playing horror games. Already forgot it again. 19/2, 14th of December. 14th of December. So that's 12 and 4. And 02. After finding the culprit, you may return to the... How am I finding the culprit? Why are there bugs everywhere? What? They just vanish. Little rascals. Dead? This boy die? What am I supposed to do here? I don't even know where they are. Patrick, age 13. In order to find a person, make sure that the ritual candle is lit. Put the person close to you next to the map. Choose the time of the calendar year. Okay. What is this noise? It's good I closed the door. Choose the time. Hover divining rods over the map. The closer the rods, the closer the person. The rods will cross in the place where the person was. The rods will spin if the candle has gone out. Here. The person has been here. Okay, Zachary. Zachary. Shoop-doo and shoop-dee. Oh, we're getting the Zach man. We got the Zach man. Okay, the candle has blown out. Excuse me, is there anyone here? No? Excellent. Let me light all the other candles. I don't like it at all in here. I do not appreciate this house. Candle has gone out. Oh, it just gone out. It burned out naturally. It wasn't a ghost because, you know, ghosts don't exist, so that's fine. They don't exist. Let's pull out my schnaggling sticks. Okay, we got this boy. Get the next one. Harrison. This boy has been at number 2. The little rascal. Okay, next one. Andrew, where have you been, you little rascal, you? It was you, wasn't it? I wish I remembered which street we're looking for. So he was on 5 Bedford Street. Oh, it was this guy. Who was it? Harrison Hawkins. Right, the son of a single mother. He doesn't go to school, and during the day he works as a janitor in the bar. He works as a janitor with 14 years. I appreciate his desire to help his mother, but this is not the place where a child should grow up. So it was Harrison Hawkins. Harrison Hawkins. Okay, okay, okay. Let's find out the report. Dossier. Dossier, what the fuck? The culprit dossier, Harrison Hawkins. The clue was he was at Meadow Street number 2. And boom. Her methods are working. Who would have thought? Well, okay, if you are so anxious to find out what's wrong with our town, let's work on it together. Day 1. Gift from God. I was allowed to take part in the preparation for a major court hearing. On the outskirts of town at 18 Barnhill Street lies the Fulton Farm, home for a close and deeply religious family. As it turned out, they were too religious. Earlier this year, one of them murdered their youngest relative in their own house. So they murdered Luke as a sacrifice. All of the Fultons now cover the murderer, but only one of them made the sacrifice. I don't even know who was in the house. Try using dowsing to find the murderer. The dossier. Send the killer's dossier. Ah, the killer this time. All right, let's see. Let's do this first. We want to know where everyone has been, right? January, so hour 11. January the 8th. 1904. Let's make sure we make no mistakes. January, month 1, day 8, 1904, hour 11. Okay, where were you? Where was he? Here. Barnhill Street. Nathan. Is that their house? Alright. Alicia. Annabelle. Ship-a-doo. Ship-a-dee, ship-a... Alright. Let's do the dowsing. The victims still see on the stand. Walk around the house. Crossing of the rods will indicate the direction towards the object. Find out which object the rods intersect. Memorize the object and return to this book. The rods are starting to rotate. The ritual. Find out the meaning of the item and mark the killer's feature on the nearby list. Okay. Hello, mother. Hello, father. I am here at the Camp Grenada. It's the clock. It's clock o'clock. It's clockety clock o'clock. Shooby-dooby. Shooby-doo. Clocks. Murderer is 30 years or older. Okay. Mirrors have been opened. Uh-oh. Hello? Close it as soon as possible. The intruder. Who is the intruder? Oh, I hate it. It sounds like there's always someone in the house. Doors opening, doors closing. Okay, dossier. We know everything, I think. Dossier. Send the killer's dossier. Okay, Mr. Conrad. No, it was her. Right, she was at Barnhill Street 18, and so was Luke, who has been murdered. So, murderer is 13 years or older, and she has been... I just heard something terrible today. I just heard a woman blaming her husband for not being able to kill his own grandson. Annabelle had to do it herself to appease the voice of God. Excuse me. This case gave me an idea about death of our grandmother. The strikes of different people should be different, right? I studied the autopsy results of our grandma and found a couple of oddities. Each stab was weaker than the previous one. In the course of the struggle, such a clear pattern is impossible. The direction of the blows also doesn't match up. They are too similar and weird. Knife strikes were aimed at the chest area, and the blade was directed not upwards, but downwards, but almost perpendicular to the body. Maybe she was killed in her sleep, and the whole robbery was staged? If so, then someone was trying to disguise premeditated murder. Who wished her death? I will try to find the last people she spoke to. Day 2. Tough lesson. Are you sure everything's alright? I know that at night you are busy helping me, and during the day you try to open new rooms in the house, but there is a limit to everything. Maybe your hallucinations with mirrors are just a reaction to a lack of sleep? Do me a favor and go to rest as soon as you finish this case. A local school teacher died of a heart attack right in the middle of church. This case would not interest us if the headmistress of the same school had not died of a heart attack at the exact same hour. Do you want to know about other coincidence? Another? The headmistress corresponded with her old woman for the last several years. Autopsy has shown that they were poisoned an hour before their death. Find out who did it. Send the killer's dossier. Mark where the killer was during the poisoning. So a poisoning is an hour before the murder. The perpetrator and the victims had to be in the same place. Send 2 of his features by using dowsing on 2 victims. Oh. Okay, I got it. And then we get the mirrors opening, right? Yay! What you get? You get a cloth and you just nail it to a mirror, and it can't just fall off. So they died at exactly the same time, right? Florence Barr. She's been murdered January 28. Um, 13. Hour 13. Month. Oh no. I hate these noises. 28. 1904. Day 28. Month 1. Hour 13. Okay, -1. Hour 12. Where they were poisoned. Oh, I need to light the... Please, no ghost. Why are the doors opening and closing? I haven't even lit this ghost candle here. The connection to the ghost world was established. She here? She was Nowhere Road 7. This guy was also there? He was also there. They were poisoned at the same place. So was this fellow here. In his homeland, Mr. Kinark worked as a doctor when... Oh, a doctor, so he could have knowledge of poisons. Proud Irish. Don't tell me she was also there. No, she wasn't. She was not there. She was here. Spencer Brime. No. I didn't hear anything. Ooh. She looks attractive. Obsessed with her daughter's success. That's all you need to know about her. She often quarreled with Mr. Kelly because he refused to raise her daughter's annual grade. The headmistress, Miss Barr, supported him on this. I know it doesn't look like a motive for murder, but it could have been enough for Miss Parker. Mr. Brine was also there. What was his motive? Unfortunately, he's my neighbor. He was expelled from local school, a great achievement considering who continues to study there. Mr. Brine continued to hang out with his old friends. He bragged to them that he would punish those who kicked him out. Okay, we got two motives. And then we got Tristan. He was also there. And his motive is the school janitor. Proud Irish. His son attended a local school, Miss Kelly class, but stopped due to personal differences with other kids. I think this is only part of the story, and it's worth taking a closer look at it. Nobody here. No, nobody home. Oh no, the candle went out. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate it here. We have more candles? We need more candles. It's still too dark. What the fuck? Wait, mirror. The mirror opened and the game didn't tell me. Are you insane? How am I supposed to... I don't even know where all the mirrors are. There's two right here and there. Maybe there's another mirror here. Son of a... I really, really hate it here. I didn't even see anything, you stupid jump scare. So there's two mirrors, but they're covered up, right? They're covered up. We're safe, I think. Put the victim. Okay, we need to find items of the two victims. Blue bubble, blue bubble, loopy doop, bubba doop. We need to. I think now the. Dude, I hate this house. Now it's out. Okay, let's find the object. Something here. What is it? The dinosaur or? It's a dinosaur. Dinosaur. Books, painting, fireplace, blade, toys. The color of the toys shows the color of the murderer's eyes. It was green, right? I have to go back just to make sure. green. Psst. Unbelievable. Green. Nice. Green. Okay, we got Aaron Kelly. What about Florence? You're pointing this way. Look at all the insects flying around. What the? What are you pointing at? What are those? Brown clothes? Red? Brown. It's... Looks brown. I know the mirror. Good night, sweetie. Oh, now the house is gonna unlock and there's gonna be more mirrors everywhere. I'm gonna have to... Oh. I'm gonna get murdered and I can't start over. So we got brown clothing. The color of the hair. Brown. What's the bibang? We got a noise. Hair brown, eye green. Oh man. Let's solve this. I just covered the mirror. We should be fine, at least for the next 5 minutes. Oh no, it's the wrong room. The wrong room. Ah, man. Sent the killer's dossier. The killer has. The killer. Green hair. Like this? So it could not, it could have been this one. I can't see the hair color. Wait, do we have to... What the fuck? Hair brown, eyes green. Brown, eyes blue. Hair brown, eyes green. Diana Kelly. But she was in another place. It must have been Tristan. It must have been Tristan. Alright, it was Tristan. He was at the place of the murder. He had brown hair and green eyes. Oh, I know, because I need to click it in here. And I clicked it in when I was at the next file. I clicked both in eye color and hair color. I meant it correctly, but... Oh, the thing is, the incense is out. And then it's brown. It's here. Brown. Son of a door. Brown. So toy. No. Clothing brown. Tell the color of the hair. There we go. Now we should have all the clues. Now we can play Cluedo. While getting murdered. So this should be correct. Send the dossiers, killer. So this guy here, it was you all along, sir. Murder he wrote. Tristan. Clue. He was at the place. He has green eyes, brown hair. There we go. Mr. Kinnock told the investigator about how the school treated his son. The teachers did their best to make him quit the school. This Irish boy should know his place, and other nonsense you'll hear in old families. It all ended with the teacher persuading other children to beat him up. What the hell? It worked too well, and now this boy will not be able to walk. Mr. Kinnock said that his son's future was taken away from him and he couldn't bear it. I wouldn't say that I condone his decision, but I understand him. The connection with her old woman turned out to be a dead end. It turns out that she was in active correspondence not only with the headmistress, but with several professors through the country. They discussed some scientific issues. I will study her letters and report the results later. Day 3. Working disagreements. Oh, they can always be solved with a little murder in the evening. An old policeman asked us for help. He used to work with her grandma, but stopped after the police cut all ties with her. If we help him, he will tell us why. This interested me, so I decided to agree. The case itself is solved. Mr. Bones, a sailor dismissed from the Navy, quarreled with his new employer over money and killed him during a scuffle. He threw the body into a basement of some abandoned house. Bones' confession is already on my desk. The problem is that the murder took place at night, and Bones was drunk. So he has absolutely no memory in which cellar the body lies. The relatives of the murdered man ask to find the body for burial. Determine the hour of death and find the victim, where the victim and Mr. Bones were at the time of the murder. If you succeed, this cup will tell us something new about our old woman. Whew. Determine the location of the victim at the hour of death. Determine the location of the suspect at the hour of death. The Wheel of Thanatos will help you find out the exact time of death. It's located on the first floor. Yay. And because we're in America, the first floor is upstairs. Oh no, this is the first floor. Yeah, because it's the other way around. First floor in Europe, or where I live, is upstairs. And it's like the entrance floor, the base. You know, we say the cellar, the Erdgeschoss, never. You know what? Never mind. Place the victim's case on a stand. The victim, Aaron Scherp. In order to drink more. I'm just kidding. In order to determine the hour, day, and month of death, do the following. Dossier on the stand, yes. Determine the zodiac sign of the victim by using the table on the next page. key letter of the name. Date of birth. 11th July 1860. So 11th July. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer and Walter. Walper. Cancer. The black arrow points to the zodiac sign. Okay. It's pointing towards the Cancer. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Identify the key letter of the first name. The key letter of the name. The key letter of the last name. Key letter of the first letter of the name. The water sign. Got it. This puzzle isn't clear. I've read this like 10 times. Walper. Yeah, the element is water. Determine the key letter of the first name. The key letter is just one letter. Water sign. The last letter of the name. The which name? The first or the second? The name. The first name, I guess. N. Let's say the key letter is N. Determine the key number for a key letter of the name. So N would be 5. Turn the wheel. The red arrow points to the... Okay. Red arrow points to 5. Turn the wheel of 10 at the start of the... And then for the key letter of the last name. Depends on the element prescribed on the next page. Water sign. If the surname has identical... Oh, I know. This is the first name. This is the last name. There we go. Why didn't it say first name and just name? Everything, both names are the name. If the surname has identical letters, then the key letter of the surname is the last one. If not, then it's the first one. What? The last one? If not, it's the first. So it's S. S would be 3. Blue arrow to 3. The icon means that the death happened in the morning. The moon sign? I don't know what the hell is happening here. Oh no. The thing is coming back. The thing from another world. Okay, don't mind if I do. You just stay there, you chill there, and I'm gonna tuck! You lose. Biatch. Oh, she's still there. Excuse me, but oh, there's no door. Didn't I just close this? What a great house. Extinguish the candles too. Dude, I've already had enough of this in like just the other horror game. What is extinguishing the candles? The numbers have become like something weird. Month? Oh, they're supposed to be readable. I think I can't read them anymore for some reason. Oh, because the candle went out. Son of a candle. Oh my god, that thing is still there. But the mirrors are closed. The fuck are you doing? Still leave me alone. Hour, day, month. Alright, month 1. Day 2. Hour 12. I forgot everything again with that fucking weirdo in the house. Month 1. Hour 12. Day 2. The moon, it happened in the evening, so you need to add 12 to the hour of the wheel. 12, really? So midnight. Right? There's a moon here. So midnight. Yeah? What the crap is that? Becomes Russian? Velocipede. 24 is dead. Determine the location of the victim. Okay, we know the location. January 2nd, 1904. Was that it? January 2nd at 24. But isn't it technically you disgusting old hag. Oh, hey. It's just a ghost. Yeah, my house is full of them. He's dead. Wait, January, day 2, hour 24. Meadow Street 6. Jesus Christ, what a nightmare. So the lady's not here. Okay, determine the location of the victim. What? Determine the location of the victim, determine the location of the suspect. Location of the victim, location of the suspect. We checked the place you indicated and found the body, so our new friend agreed to tell us about his work with our grandma. Previously, she was often approached by local officers and she helped them without any charge. It all ended because of the last case. She's found for them one particularly brutal gang, but they were released because of the personal order of Judge Brooks. The next day, all 12 criminals shot themselves. Wait, 12 people shooting themselves? All 12? They say that the last of them was muttering something before his death. It was something about the voice of God calling them from beyond. The police didn't work with our old woman after that.